Nobody supported me like her. Where everybody denied me, she believed in me. Where everybody that are involved in da'wah, because it takes sacrifice. Mufti of Saudi Arabia, and not just Saudi. I went to Kuwait. We just recently met with Sheikh Uthman al-Khamis, and we put a lot of the World Cup coming up and how we should deal with it to the scholars. And in the guidance of the Quran and the Sunnah and the light of evidences, videos are there. We don't monetize our channel. We don't get, OMF does not monetize our videos, right? But they're training for you. How do you deal with da'wah? You know, we blur women, we don't show fitna, we don't shake hands. Anytime you see women come up, try to shake hands, and we respectfully refuse. Why? Because we're not going to compromise our religion. The da'wah of the Prophet ﷺ, the greatest of all of them was a woman, which was Khadija radiallahu anha. Khadija radiallahu anha, the Prophet ﷺ would say in Medina even, he would say that even after she passed away, he would say that nobody supported me like her. Where everybody denied me, she believed in me. Where everybody that are involved in da'wah, because it takes sacrifice, it takes hardships. Secondly, to be involved in speaking to women about Islam, as Khadija radiallahu anha and Aisha radiallahu anha and Fatima radiallahu anha were. They went out, they spoke to the women of the Quraysh, they invited them to their houses, they spoke to them about Islam, and we see many stories of the women of Quraysh wearing little weird pink shorts and thinking they're doing da'wah. That's not da'wah. A lot of it's just drama. Look, we don't deal with your drama. Go and cry to your mom, you know. But don't come online and cry and think this is da'wah. Da'wah is qala Allah wa qala Rasul alayhi salatu salam. So, and again, I will emphasize this again, for our sisters to use their social media for da'wah. I mean, not for putting videos of how to do eyeliner, you know. Muslim sisters nowadays, online, spray painting makeup on themselves, saying, I'm a da'i. Like, that's not da'wah. You know, we don't get involved in haram for da'wah. We have a Muslim brother, he was making videos in little shorts, working out. I give da'wah. Bro, anyway. That's my advice, inshallah. I think we were only going to take one, but I'll take. Good question. I'll repeat it for everybody on the mic, which is that, do I think that the global events, such as what's going on in Palestine, is disadvantaged the iman of the people of Gaza, that even under the rubble of bombs and the rubble of their houses, they're still praying and their faith is strong? And we see a lot of Latino brothers especially becoming Muslim because they see the faith of the people of Gaza. Of course, that's a great advantage for da'wah. So for me, I see it as a plus. I'm not worried about disadvantages, and I don't believe in worrying about obstacles. You know, there is no obstacles. We just go right through it, inshallah. Because I took one from the brothers, I'll take one more from the sisters, but that's it, all right? Sisters, going once, going twice, I'm sold. Assalamu alaikum.